Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is another episode of the Junk Journal Round Robin November 2025 after party. Woo! The after party is where I make a journal, perhaps just a blank journal without any inserts, of the leftover bits and bobs, of which there are a lot of bits and a lot of bobs, of this year's festivities. So first up, and I took the liberty of putting this together. Whoops, careful. This is what I think is going to be the cover, such as it is. I might cut that off, I'm not sure. This, I don't know if you can tell, this lace, I used a little bit of this to dye it, and it goes really beautifully with that. I need to iron that and do some other things. This may or may not be there, and I have a thought for how I'm going to use this as a tie. I think I might do some roping with it, but that is pretty much where we are at. We need to do some stitching and blah 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 blah. So I'm going to consider you up to date on that. What we are going to do is just bash on with making the paper, because that's the thing that's really holding me back anyways. And I think we last left off, we had this, and what did we have? So I thinks yes, we had centers. And so I can do one of two things. I can make a super long strip of this, or I can just use these as chunks, cut the bits off or fold them as I need to, and then just sort of, what do you got, leapfrog the bits, and then sort of attach all those, and then sort of diminishing returns it. And I think that's what I'm going to do, just because it is far more, it's easier to handle, is what I'm going to say. So step one, we've got to figure out where we're at here. And I think we grouped all of this into some kind of meaningful thing. Oh yes, and I had a thought. Oh, I did. I had a thought. I had two thoughts, but I had at least one. So the 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want 4 signatures. We want to use these as sort of the outside. I realized there is a way for us to get this as the center fold and not have the stitches through it. And the reason why that's important is I didn't want to put any stitches through Buddy. I wanted to see him sort of plain. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Should I cut these out and sort of fold these up so that we have a start? Don't see why not. Don't see why we're no need to stand on formalities. Is that what you want to say? I don't know. So do our usual trick. Let's do it on the side so we can see what we're doing. So I want 4. So this should be every 3 inches. So that's going to be a cut there. 1, 2, 3. And if you're new, as opposed to doing complicated, how long is it, divide by 4, do all the fractions, what you do is you take a measurement that is divisible by the number. So 12 is divisible by 4, and you get 3. Then you put 1 point and 1 point. This whole line is 12 inches, and then you mark off at the every 3 inches point, and that gives you the equal length measurements. Let's do that. That's gonna be a little easier, I think, maybe? I don't know. What do we want to do here? Is that better? Maybe that's just not straight. I don't know. Well, this feels like it's a... Alrighty. There's one. This feels remarkably like it's just 12 inches, but it's not. Well, maybe it is. But it doesn't make sense that it didn't go all the way across then. Well, we'll find out momentarily as I do the final cut. Yep, one sticks out a little bit, but they're pretty good. I'll take it. I shall take it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I feel like I want to cut these in 2. So the same rule should apply. I should be able to go straight across from there to there, and wherever 2 is going to be the middle. There's 1. Okay. Next one. Do the same thing. There's 2. So it is cold out today, and it is blowy out today. It is cold and blowy. Just sort of par for the course, I suppose, for this time of year. At least in these environs. There. And then last one. I'm in an odd maker space at the moment because I am finishing up on the after party, and I am also doing, what am I doing? I'm doing something, the December daily. And in both cases, I am making books. Right at the mow. There. So, I need 5 inches. Ooh, am I opposed to that? Am I opposed to that? It'll be 5 inches exact. 8.5 by 11. I kind of want to have Rick all on his own. Come on, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Not even close. You there? This did not want to take a fold. There we are. There's one. Let's put that at the bottom. Okay, and I feel like this should be Woman of the Year. How would that work? There we are. That's a little bit better. There, that's good. And I'm happy to keep that little smile. Two. I feel like James Cagney needs to be the hole on one side. Good enough? Good enough. Yeah. There. And then buddy little snoozy. Buddy little snoozy. And what are you at for 5? Yeah, we can take 5 1/4. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, not bad. There's that. Okay, we've got all those. And I think we've got some at the bottom. We've got some special bits. Got one of them. Did I want to do that? I want to do that. What are you going to be when you grow up? Go that way. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to put it aside. We've just, a couple of these have just fallen out. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Just trying to get things sorted so that all I'm dealing with is this paper that needs to be put into Frankenpages. Where? So very fun fact. This page is Christine at Chronically Crafting Christine is making a journal, and she has this exact book and she's using this exact page, and I think that is absolutely delicious and delightful. Uh-oh. Somebody's meowing. Where are you? Okay. I thought she was stuck somewhere. She's just complaining. Per usual. Okay. Just getting the ones that fit. But this does not fit. This could fit, but might not. Put these. Take those. Then this. So all of these at the bottom. Okay. And this. So there's the film, the green book, the Pokemons, this kind of rando, this one, this one. So I think folding that there, I don't want to sort of cut off the lady really. Don't want to put that over there either because I'm going to lose it. So how big are you going to be? Okay. Okay, well, we can take off a little bit. That's going to be the top. There. And then you are going to be folded there. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. There, that can go over here. What do we want to do with these people? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's fun because I have 4 signatures. Evie. Okay, so there's Evie. Okay, Bulbasaur. So, I kind of need to keep the face. What's that going to look like? It's going to be perfectly 5.5. All right, well, we need to fold it first. Fold it first, and then we'll sort it out. And I want to keep the little creatures as whole as they can be. Or at least their face. There. There, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And then five and a quarter, 5 1/8. Do 5 1/8 because it's going to get all weird and bulky quickly. There. Okay, do that. Let us take, so we have 2 sets left with this sort of floaty bit. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that's a floaty bit too. 6, 7. And that's those cards. Maybe do these cards first. Because, why? Because they are fewer of them. Okay, that was not neat. Okay. Okay. So technically speaking, I could just pop that in just like that. Okay, so 1. And then I can probably do 2, 3, 4. Two. Come this way. 3. 8.5 by 11. So let's just do some play around math here. So that's 11. That's 1. That's 2. So what if we do this? Back's okay. If I had lobby cards, four to 8. And then that to that. And then this one, let's see where that would take us to. Yeah, we can do that. And I am totally okay having this kind of weird thing at the edge. You could even do that. Okay, there's one. This is going to be the next one. One is going to say lobby, the other is going to say cards. Go that way or that way? Well, it's going to go this way for the moment. Okay, so there's that. And I need to, how do I want, so where do I want to, what's that going to be? I can get up to like there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit. Sure. I mean, it gets most of her foot. Do I even need that? I kind of like that. Well, if I like that, then what do I want to do? Does that work? Sure. The scruffling you hear in the background is Miss Gracie, and one of her favorite toys is what is it? It's tissue paper that is laid out in sheets and then frolicked over with some great intensity. That's a little straighter. And do I want to put it on that side or that side? I mean this. Let's put it on this side because we'll probably get some of that color. As we will. Look at that. Like it was made for us. Oh, we're getting close to DINNER time. And there has not been a speck of food in her dish for some time. So she will be abundantly aware of, oh, I know it, babes. I know it. I hear you. What are you doing? Get off. You born in a barn? Get. Excuse me for a minute. Are you going to stay down? Or are you just going to be a little disturber? Eh? A sanitation disturber? Is that what you're going to be? Yes. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then one more is 4. And we can just pop that in half, or we can actually cut it off. Let's cut it off. We can do that. No particular reason, except we can, and I don't want to fuss with it. There we are. Okay, so that's 4. And then I have these to sort out. And given the last difficulty that we just witnessed, we being me, I need to have a bit of a think of how I'm gonna create this. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another one. So let's do this 1. So those are the long ones. Those are the short ones. So how about we start there? Uh, 8.5 by 11. 11 is 22. What does 22 inches look like? I think I can tell us that. There's that. That's to 11. And that is going to be to 22. So can I just plotch one of these on the end? Haha, I can. And then we cut it. Yeah, okay. So that's what I can do. So that was me just building enough confidence to be able to say, I can cut this at 11, 5.5. Okay, so that's what we can do. And what numpty decided that it was going to be a good idea to tear all of this? I'm just going to do that. Okay, I'm going to have that straight there. Straightish. So I can do it slightly less than 11. 8.5 by 11, because, why do I need it slightly less? I need it slightly less because of the folding. But then where does the fold happen? 10.5, 5.25, yeah, that'll be fine. Can do that. That's 1. Yay, look at that. That's going to be a great page. So that's 1. Where does 11? Where's 11? Where's my other ruler? Okay, I have not left from this position. It's not there. It's neither one of these 2 rulers. Found it. $11. Wow. You can do it, Mary Ellen. You can do it. I know it. I believe in you. I believe in you. There we are. Okay, we're going to call that, are we going to call it straight? Well, straightish. Yes, we're going to do that. Oh, there's 11. Look at that. It's like it was made for it. There. And then I should be able to go glue and then glue. And then tape and tape. Glue. And then glue. And where's your tape? Word. This is wonderfully how what I can get rid of, use up. Generously use one of the supplies that I enjoy most, which is washi tape. There. There's one, and there's the other one. Yeah, sure, why not? Where'd the end go? Here we are. Oops. There. And we're just going to fold. We're just going to fold. Are we going to fold on the fold? We kind of need to get that to dry, I think. Or we fold it this way. Maybe that's what we do. There. We will be sewing through that. That's okay. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4. Need to make this 11. One way or the other. What do I like best? I think I like this best. Let go. Oh dear. That's my little monster. That's my little monster for you. Okay, so that's not straight, straight-ish. Directionally straight. I know it, babes, I know it. 10 and a half? About that? Sure. Yes. There. Now, so how many do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3. I need to do at least one more. do I have enough for that many? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we doing there, Boo? I know it, sweets. I know it. Okay, so we're going to get down to our short little bits here. So if I go fold 1, fold 2, fold 3, fold 4, I get 4. I have 1, 2, 3. I need to make this one into a 1. And I think I can do that using this. It's going to be tin. It can be thin, or I just have something in the middle. To 11. I am not opposed to that at all, because we can patch that. That is not straight. That's 10 and a bit there. Bring that down, because it's going to lose some of the top. And then this can be somewhere in the middle. I'm going to take as many negative words out as possible. Like it isn't fair and mean and all that kind of stuff. It's not going to work well, but, well, it'll be in the seam. Okay. Oof. There. There. No idea where this fold is going to be. But I want to get rid of it. It's not fair. There. We might be able to leave that. So we'll have those. And then we're going to fold this in some way that is fun. So one of the fun ways is keeping that 18. So that's one. The Green Inheritance. We can just do the same thing here. We'll have a blank page. That'll be a blank page. I like having all those flowers. And this one, I'll do the same thing there. We've got those. And then this one, how wide are you? The other way. That's it. Good job. I love the light that comes from behind there. It's really pretty. Now then, what does that do for us? Make it better or worse? Just makes it weird. Well, this is a middle. 10 1/4, 5 1/8. About there. Need this. Need that. Okay, that's where it's gonna fold. Is that okay? I don't think it's okay. It's kind of weird looking. 4, 5, 5 1/4. Sure, let's do that. Oops. There. Okay, so we are at 42 minutes, and I think we have bashed together pages. So we have got absolutely a chonker journal happening. I'm thinking we might want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 in each signature, maybe. Open it up, do a thing anyways. And so I think we are good. And what I need to do now is sew that together into something. Listen to me. And then we will then be able to put all this together. So I need an elastic band to keep all this together. And so our next 10 miles is going to be that cover, putting that fabric together. And I also need to do the flip through of all the stuff that we've made as well. So I will do that. So next is either going to be, should be the flip through of all the stuff that I've made for November. And then we will be balancing sort of this after party, likely with December daily. Okay, I think we have a plan. Plan-ish. Sort of anyways. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.